Our channel is proud to bring you the most intense and emotionally charged developments from beyond the gates. As we look ahead to the episode airing on August 14th, the fictional yet all-too-real feeling community of Fairmont Crest stands on the edge of seismic shifts. The streets, manicured lawns, and polished facades hide layers of deception, regret, and unresolved wounds. This will not be just another episode, it will be a crossroads for several lives, a day when the quiet surface of suburbia is disturbed by waves of truth, betrayal, and desperate attempts at reconciliation. The air over Fairmont Crest feels heavier now, as if the weather itself has conspired to press down on its residents. This pressure is nowhere more palpable than in the life of June, a woman whose years of absence from her children's lives have been carved into her face and spirit. The road she has walked since leaving Tyrell and Samantha have been littered with cold nights, fleeting shelters, and the constant gnawing ache of a mother's guilt. She has dreamed of this day in flashes, sometimes with joy, imagining the warmth of their arms, and sometimes with dread, picturing their eyes filled with resentment. Standing now on the brink of their reunion, June is a storm contained in human form. Naomi, her quiet yet steadfast ally, understands the delicacy of the moment better than anyone. Related to Martin and therefore bound to Tyrell and Samantha through tangled family lines, Naomi knows that reunions in Fairmont Crest are never simple affairs. She can sense the tension simmering beneath June's fragile calm, and she wonders whether all the gentle coaching, the careful words of reassurance, will be enough to keep the woman's emotions from spilling over in destructive ways. Meanwhile, a fresh presence walks into town at Peaches, a woman whose name alone sparks curiosity, but whose eyes tell of experiences and knowledge that could change everything. Her connection to Leslie is already enough to raise eyebrows, yet her path also intersects unexpectedly with Ted. Peaches does not move like someone without a plan, she observes, she lingers, she lets the silence speak for her until she is ready to drop words that could shift the ground under someone's feet. Whispers of an inheritance tied to Leslie add a layer of intrigue to her arrival, and questions swirl in hushed conversations. Is she family, a lost mother, or simply a long-lost friend returning with an agenda? No matter the truth, Peaches radiates the kind of unpredictability that makes others either wary or drawn to her. And both reactions can be dangerous in a place like Fairmont Crest. Across town, Ted's carefully built reality fractures with one simple gesture. Nicole places divorce papers in his hands. The thin sheaf of documents might weigh almost nothing physically, but the emotional weight could crush a man unprepared for it. Ted has lived for years under the illusion that his secrets and half-truths could be hidden behind charm and controlled narratives, but Nicole's decisive move strips away that layer of protection. Whether he truly feels blindsided or is simply acting the part to mask his fear of losing control is a question only Ted himself can answer. But one thing is clear. The life he knew is slipping away, and with it, the power dynamics he so carefully maintained. While Ted reels, Vernon and Anita, the dignified anchors of the Dupree family, ready themselves to support one of their daughters. They can see Nicole's need for strength and affirmation after her decisive step, yet Danny's anguish pulls at them just as forcefully. Danny is consumed by the belief that she bears responsibility for Haley's miscarriage, a shadow that follows her through every waking moment. She moves as though the very air is heavier, her gaze clouded with the unshakable sense that every eye on her carries judgment. Vernon and Anita, no strangers to family crises, face an impossible balancing act. To be the parents each daughter needs without letting either feel abandoned. Back in the tightening orbit of June's world, the countdown to the reunion feels like a series of tremors before a quake. Naomi tries to manage every detail: when and where the meeting will take place, how to open the conversation. But the truth is that no script can prepare anyone for the raw collision of years lost and emotions repressed. Tyrell and Samantha may not carry the same life scars as their mother, but they are not untouched by her absence. They have their own unasked questions, their own private hesitations. They may crave answers, but they fear the kind of truths that could break them further. In the best version of this day, there could be healing. Tentative bridges built between the past and the present. In the worst, it could be a moment that adds another layer of damage to a family already weathered by storms. As the sun sinks lower over Fairmont Crest, each player in this intricate drama moves closer to moments that will redefine them. Peaches remains an enigma whose next move could ignite or extinguish tensions. Ted faces the slow erosion of a life he thought secure. Danny wrestles with shadows she cannot escape. Naomi bears the quiet burden of trying to be everyone's safe harbor, and June stands on the precipice of a reunion that could either save her or unravel her entirely. In this world, nothing is certain except that the calm will not last. Every step taken is a step toward revelations, confrontations, and choices that cannot be undone. And when the day ends, Fairmont Crest will not be the same place it was when the morning began. Stay with us, follow our journey, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a single twist in this unforgettable saga.